Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test account and we're going to be checking out what we have going on for Thanksgiving. There's also a code that I'll put down below. Overall, you can use it in AFK Arena. You can also use it in Companions. And you'll also notice that Ranhorn and everywhere else is now in the dark, deep, dark winter. Very cool looking. I like how it looks. I like how they did it this year. Seems like it's kind of over the top when you start looking at it. But visually, very cool. Very cool. I love how this is done. I love how kind of fine-tuned everything looks. But let's hop in and check out what these events are. So the first one we have going on is, of course, looking at the events, is the freebie. So this one is the winter is here. So winter has arrived. This is, of course, going to give us some diamonds, going to give us access to a chest just to pick up some additional loot. So it's free. It's pretty cool. It's just kind of a welcome to what we have going on. Now, Treasure Scramble is, of course, going on. Mystic Star Zone is going on. And then the event came up today, which is the Celestial Celebrations. I want to hop in here, see exactly what this is about. And I believe it is going to be the floors. Celestial Isles, you can see this is going to be the floors. So let's run through here. I want to show you exactly how this works if you're new to AFK Arena. And if you are new, this will be up on the global servers in the next couple days. This is up on the test server as it sits today. So looking at the lineup of the loot you have, you can see right here, Celestial Isles. We are in Isle number 1. But going through here, there are a couple real things, and I want to break down all the loot in here, starting with our baits. First of all, if you do not have beasts all the way to resonating level 18, so if they're not maxed out at 18, baits are always going to be in here. Baits are going to be something that you absolutely want to focus on, and you want to build as an absolute priority. Short of that, you want to get red chest. Now, the reason being, red chest, when you start looking at getting a hero from a plus 20 signature item to a plus 30 signature item, a plus 30 to a plus 40, which is required for some heroes to really perform and shine, that is absolutely what you want to get, what you want to build. Red chests are always going to be a priority. Then the other one out of here, when you start thinking of poke coins you can get every single day, primordial amplifying emblems every single day, blue you can get every single day with the rare stones. Shards you can buy. Twisted Essence would probably be a good purchase in here. Or I would go in and get the actual essence itself. Again, if I was thinking bigger picture, poke coins would probably be the one to get out of here. There's no point in AFK Arena that you're going to have enough poke coins and you're really going to run out of the ability or run out of heroes that use furniture. It is going to go forever with the poke coins. But again, if your Elder Tree is still pretty low, you could do the Twisted Essence in here. And definitely, depending on if you have the Beast Resonance built out or not, because if all your beasts are to 18, probably be pretty good to get poke coins and get the Essence with the red chest out of here. That would make a really big difference when you're pushing in here. But again, thinking of my account on where it sits today, I would do these because Beast Resonance is not at 18. Red chest would be an absolute priority. And then I would probably go in for the poke coins just for the simple fact, I know there's a lot of heroes over on the test server that do require the furniture higher, and I need poke coins to do those summons in there. Now, they've added a couple different levels to this. So Path to Riches, this is just a place you do get free loot. There's also, parts that you can purchase in here. So if you're looking to buy anything, you can do purchases in there and get some additional loot. Now, the big thing to note with the Celestial Isles is when you get to floor number 10, you'll notice that the rewards that are in here do change. So we have the baits, we have elemental cores, which are huge. We have red chests, but we also pick up Stargazer scrolls. So out of here, again, if your beasts are not at resonance level 18, you're going to go ahead and pick up those baits. If it is at 18, you want to drop those out. Then I would go cores, red chests, and I would go Stargazer scrolls. Again, if it's already at 18, and if it's not, I would probably go in here, and honestly, I would probably pick up the Stargazer scrolls just for the simple fact there's not going to be any point in AFK Arena where you have every hero that you have no use for this, especially with future released heroes. Out of there, I would probably get the baits again if I was not at 18. And then depending on what your account needed, if it's going to need the cores or the red chests, I would pick up either of those in the entirety, making sure. Now, one thing to note, when you get to aisle number 10, once you do get to 10, you can pick up all 3 of the rewards. You are going to pick up all 3 of the rewards. You want to pick up all 3 of the rewards. Every 10th aisle, you want to get all of the rewards in its entirety. So you can see exactly how we get these. Daily chests, so just going through, running through your regular dailies is going to give you access to all of the loot we have within this game mode, or you can do the event deals where you can actually buy a couple packages out of there. Now, when you start getting these little Dragonberries, Dragonberries are going to be converted into the second part of this event, which is the Plentiful Delights. Now, out of here, very similar to what we were just talking about, we have red chests out of here, we have elemental cores, and we also do have the third part, which is getting the baits. Again, personal preference, the way that I look at it, if you do not have the baits in the beast all the way up to resonating 18, I would go ahead and I would build out the baits from right there, and I would buy all the baits in here. Cores and red chests, you are always going to need, infinitely going to need forever in your account. You are going to need them forever. And then looking at the heroes, now you can see we have 2 light bearers, we have 2 maulers, 2 wilders, 2 graveborn. But looking down here at the heroes we have available, honestly, out of here, might behoove you to pick up a copy of Demia. That's the only one. So even when we start looking at Flora, not really use the original version of Taylene, not use Lucretia and Kanisa and Rook, not use. Demia would be the very solid choice to get a free copy out of here. And if you're newer to AFK Arena, even a single copy of Demia will actually do pretty well with the skills and abilities she possesses. Of course, she is going to shine once you do get her higher, but overall, this is a very solid choice. She still falls in the very top SSS tier that we see within AFK Arena within the classic version. That works incredibly well. And again, she is a hero that you're going to build, and you're going to build her over time, just for the simple fact that you have an access to a free copy. That could ultimately be roughly 50 Stargazer scrolls, or when you think about it in conversions of kind of how many rewards you get out of there, or how many diamonds for those summons for Demia. If you're building out Demia, if you already have her done, that's fine. Just don't build her any higher than the 1 star. 1 star is really the only place, even on my YouTube account, that I build out heroes in their entirety. 1 star is all that you need to build them to. I don't think there's anything else that came up in the mail other than the maintenance cycle, which we've seen. We went through the patch notes. And of course, Gorin, the Gourmet Hunter, absolutely going to be a priority. It's kind of crazy when you think of the insta-kill and everything else. City revamp, hunting fields will be up in a couple more days. Going to have to see exactly what that is. Lyrical exploration. So some players were also talking about the lyrical exploration. Overall, it doesn't seem like it's going to be anything different. We know we've seen it for quite a bit. Resonating crystal. I want to see exactly what this kind of looks like. I was looking through it a little bit earlier with the resonating crystal. We'll go ahead, spend, and we can level this thing up a little bit. But I'm assuming, and from my understanding, it's just the way that you can kind of sort the heroes by ascension, by faction. So there we go. So it is going to give you the ability to sort them in a couple different ways. Now, of course, for a lot of players, this was very, very hard. Trying to find some of the heroes you have in here, trying to find exactly what you're looking for. So you can actually put your stronger heroes up front, and you can sort them a couple different ways, which is pretty cool, I guess, when it comes through there. Again, once I drop a hero on the Resonating Crystal, I really don't use them for anything else. That's just kind of where they sit. Don't go through there. Don't really build out anything else. Couple fixes to heroes, and that's really it, guys. So as of right now, even looking at the event tab and what is coming down the pipeline, right there we have the hunting fields, which is going to be 2 more days. Misty Valleys on repeat, like we kind of seen. Everything else, bountiful bounties, everything else is kind of on repeat. So, all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.